We're on SAT Practice Test 9, Math Section 2, Question 22. What's the level of difficulty here? Level of difficulty is this problem sucks. This whole Section 2, the last few questions have been really, really hard, and this one's just like the coup de grace, man. It's real difficult. Got these two equations. In the given pair of equations, A and B are constants. The graph of this pair of equations in the xy plane is a pair of perpendicular lines. Which of the following pairs of equations also represents a pair of perpendicular lines? So what are we looking for? We're looking for perpendicular lines. Before we get to that, let's say that you have no time here. Write A, B, C, D. Don't worry about the question. Look at these two equations. Look at the answer choices. If you were to say, like, what's the easiest looking answer choice, what do you think it is? And I would argue that it's D, because AX plus BY equals 1 is the simplest thing. It doesn't have a 2 in it, right? That makes all of these second equations more confusing. And then 5x minus 7y is a little bit simpler and easier than this other thing. Also, all of these answer choices, A, B, and C, have 10x plus 7y equals 1. One of those is probably going to be the right answer if three answer choices have the same thing. So for all those reasons, I'd get rid of D if I was going to guess. As far as actually how to do the problem, what's this problem about? This problem is about perpendicular slope. And in order to find perpendicular slope, you got to do two things. You got to flip the slope sign, and you got to flip the slope fraction. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the slope of this line, and then we're going to flip the sign and flip the fraction to see what the slope of this line has to be. So 5x plus 7y equals 1. And what's the slope? And we don't know, because slope, the form of the equation, has to be y equals mx plus b. 7y, that's on the correct side. 7y equals negative 5x plus 1. We're going to have to divide every term by 7 to get y naked and alone. So we're going to get y equals negative 5 over 7x plus 1/7. This part does not matter, so we're not going to worry about it. So the slope of this line up here is negative 5 over 7. If we flip the sign and flip the fraction, it's going to become positive, and we're going to flip it, so it's going to be 7 over 5. So, all right, so we're going to do that line. AX plus BY equals 1. Again, we got to get it in this form. So it's BY equals negative AX, and this plus 1 doesn't matter. All we're dealing with is slope. We're going to divide through by B to get y by itself. And we're going to end up with negative AB x, negative a over b x. All right, so negative a over b equals 7 over 5. I don't really like that. What's a over b? A over b is negative 7 over 5. All right, ETS tells us that a and b are constants. You cannot plug in for constants, but in this case, you essentially can, because the relationship of a to b is negative 7 to 5. So it has to be numbers that fit that relationship. It could be, for example, negative 14 and 10, negative 21 and 15. But what's the easiest thing? The easiest thing is to make what? A equal to negative 7 and b equal to 5. All right, so we're just going to go down to the answer choices. We're looking at answer choice A here. We've got 10x plus 7y equals 1. And again, we got to find the slope, so we got to get it into this form. So it's 7y equals negative 10x, plus 1 doesn't matter. Got to get y by itself. Y equals negative 10 over 7x. All right, so what's the slope? Slope is negative 10 over 7. So if we flip the sign and flip the fraction, we're looking for a slope of 7 over 10. I'm going to circle that. The second equation is ax minus 2by equals 1. All right, so negative 2by equals negative ax. 1 doesn't matter. I'm going to divide through by negative 2b. Remember that a negative divided by a negative is a positive, so it's, what's the slope? It's a over 2b x. Now what's a? A is negative 7, and B is 5. So it's 2 times B, 2 times 5, which is 10. Negative 7 over 10. We were looking for 7 over 10. Is that the same? It's not. Sucks. Now, if you think about it, why we're so close, we got negative 7 over 10, we're looking for 7 over 10. What's the only difference in B? The top thing's exactly the same, so we're going to get the exact same thing. We're going to get a negative 10 over 7 as the slope, and we're looking for 7 over 10. The only difference here is that this sign is changed. That's going to change the sign of this fraction, which is going to make it 7 over 10. So if you're like push for time, you say, hey man, it's probably B. But let's go ahead and do it. We know, finally, we know something. We know that 10x plus 7y equals 1. We know the slope. What is it? For B, the slope is exactly the same. It's negative 10 over 7. And then run out of space, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at ax plus 2by equals 1. All right, so I got to get this in the right form. 2by equals negative ax. Again, plus 1 doesn't matter. Divide through by 2b. So I'm going to divide through by 2b. All right, so what do I got? I got negative, I'm going to do it here, negative a over 2b x. Here's the slope. Now think about it. Negative a, negative 7 is 7 over 2b. 2 times 5 is 10. It's exactly what I was looking for. And I finally got to the answer. Congratulations, you got to the end of a very difficult section 2 of SAT Practice Test 9.